Yes, hi guys. Now we are here now. We're arriving at this segment of the stories of the 3-hour news show. Now, the 1-week 10th World Water Forum commenced in Bali last Saturday, May 18th, and a number of high-level officials are addressing water issues and offering recommendations for solutions.
The WWF holds not only meetings for high-level officials, but also side events for the youth, such as the World Youth Parliament for Water. And here they talk about water security for the future.
The General Assembly of the World Youth Parliament for Water is an event that brings together young people from all over the world. It is an opportunity to advocate messages, concrete initiatives, and synergies with other members and to work with experts. More than 60 committed members of the youth are selected to participate in the forum, where they make decisions to foster the implementation of rapid change.
Now, to know more about the event, let's have a chat with an Indonesian delegate, Sahara Putri Ayu Kemanga Gunawan, who is also the Vice President of the Bali Youth Parliament for Water. Hi, Sahara. How you doing? Can you hear us?
Hi.
There you are.
Yes, sure.
Yes, so
Alright.
where are you at the moment? Are you in Bali?
Yes, of course, I'm in Bali, especially in Nusa Dua. Yeah.
Nusa Dua, very, very good. Now, first of all, congratulations on your selection. There you are. Hello, can you see us?
Hi. Yeah.
Yes, congratulations on your selection as a delegate in the 6th World Youth Parliament for Water General Assembly. Now, can you tell us how you got selected? It's a very prestigious thing, of course, that you got here. So you give us a little tour on how you got this selection process and how everything is going.
Okay, thank you for inviting me to this extraordinary event. I'm Sahara and I'm representing the World Youth Parliament for Water, especially in the Bali chapter. I understand that not every young person gets the opportunity to participate in international forum and high-level stakeholder meeting like a World Forum. At the time, World Forum that like a 10th Water for Shared Prosperity is attended by 148 countries. And I first learned about this significant agenda last year, actually in October, during the second stakeholders meeting, and subsequently I joined a larger organization called the World Youth Parliament for Water, and which operates
Oh, I think we have
in 8 countries with all.
She's back. We have a connection problem with Sahara, I think. Sahara?
I was selected.
All right. Keep talking, Sarah. Keep talking. Right, I think we're still
with
trying to
us
connect back to
and-
Sahara.
yes.
Exactly,
She's
yeah.
Larger organization,
Uh-huh.
Parliament for Water, and which operate in 8 countries with over 6,000 members. And I was selected through WYPW, which is affiliated with the International Secretary of Water. And
All right.
Wow.
So we're trying to get back to Sahara, but it's really interesting because the 10th WWF also coincides with the 6th World Youth Parliament for Water General Assembly, right? So we are, abreast of the issue about water and
Right.
water sustainability. And this is also done by the youth, which is very important.
I think of all, excuse me, it's very, very important to address, advocacies from all layers because, the young people are going to be decision makers and the people living in the future, which means every step that we take are going to be very, very influential. Now, Sahara, I think you were back with us. Can you please continue mentioning, you mentioned last time, I think, selection process to something under the
World Youth
Water
Parliament.
Conference. World Youth Parliament.
yeah. Okay, and I was selected through WYPW, World Youth Parliament for Water, and we were like affiliated with the International Secretary of Water that based in the Canada, and I am selected out of the 6,000 members, and we are selected with 70 young people were selected from 45 countries, including France, Canada, Tajikistan, Germany, Palestine, Syria, and others.
Right.
Yeah, it is like translated by the forum.
Right, Sarah, we were talking about the significance of the youth's role in, making water sustainable. But what is actually the agenda in the 6th World Youth Parliament for Water General Assembly? Because this is not only about the youth water topic, right? But it also coincides with the WWF.
Yeah, the agenda within the World Youth Parliament for Water is actually like extensive, but the main program is called the General Assembly that you mentioned before, which is held every 3 years, something like WWF. And this year, WYPW held its 6th General Assembly, meaning that this event participating in the WWF for 18 years. The General Assembly is like a miniature for the World Water Forum that featuring thematic, regional, and political process. But this is the training for the youth, especially for advocacy, for advocacy, and then policy making for the youth perspective to like be readiness to face the WWF. And not only are we taught how the WWF operates, but we also taught to understand the key messages that will be discussed in each WWF sub-team. Like an example, we have like agenda about the sub-teams, water and peace, youth and transboundary and basin management, and this framework of the Blue Peace movement. It is like a follow-up the Blue Peace when it's the ninth Water Forum held in Senegal. And the other one of the greatest agenda is workshop for advocating for youth perspective. This is like a workshop aims to equip delegates with concrete tools to elevate youth voice as well as to finalize the youth for water vision, which will be like presented during the town water forum. So the delegates will be also get a chance to discuss their role in the keeping stakeholders forum and focuses on the water and peace, disaster risk reduction, and water sanitation for all. And so youth have all of the responsibility to spread in all of the sub-team in the WWF.
So upon selection, Sahara, what issues or topic do you get to bring to the forum? Will there be, is that in accordance to the thematic processes that are being discussed in the World Water Forum as well?
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Previously, I mentioned that my education background is in the public health, specifically like focusing on environmental health, and I'm particularly concerned with water, sanitation, and hygiene. It is we usually call WASH. And for example, I joined today's sub-team enabling environmental for the development of sanitation services and hygiene. There are actually many sub-teams provided in this forum. I think more than 50 sub-teams, and it is up to us to choose which one the participants interest in. And the forum, there will be like panels and keynote speakers who will present materials or policy brief. So, and we will like have some input or question or strengthening to the brief we can put in that forum. So I just like concerned with the WASH.
So if I'm correct, there is a specific General Assembly for the young people. But you also get to attend these, these sessions, right? This different sessions and forums that you've mentioned before. So, this is really, really interesting. We come back together as the young people, and this is what the young people say.
Yes, very, very nice to have there. Now, you talked about the selection process, the agenda and topics. Now, can we ask you what the goals are for the 6th World Youth Parliament for Water?
Okay. Actually, this is the interesting question. Before I mention our actually goals, I will first explain the output of the World Water Forum actually. As well as we know, this event is like where presidents, minister and other policymaker gather in the one forum to discuss about the water issues, right? And the final output is the declaration of agreements and commitment from all countries. And many people think that water is easily accessible, sustainable, and not considered important, right? And however, in reality, water significantly affects health, food availability, industry, and can even be used weapon. For example, Israel cuts all the pipeline lines and contaminated water to slowly kill the people in Palestine, and it is the bigger issues that discussed in the one of the sub-theme. I mean, like peace and water, and knowing that humans need water for drinking and other needs.
Right.
Returning to the question, what are the goals that the world wants to achieve? Like similarly to the final output of the WWF, we also want an official declaration that including the role of the younger generation. This is important because the previous declaration that knows as the Blue Deal that from the 9th World Water Forum held in Dakar, Senegal, did not have an official declaration that included points about the involvement of youth in water commitments. So there are 4 points that we will advocate for this 10th World Water Forum that held in Bali.
Right.
The several point is, the first thing first, we would like be advocate for improving and diversity for job and academic opportunities for young water and sanitation professionals. And the second one, we would like to approach the transform the inclusion and consultation of young water and sanitation professional and activists in decision making to be the norm and not the exception. And the third one, we support youth-led water and sanitation leadership and entrepreneurship. And the last one, action against the weaponization of water. That's the 4 point, but we have several strategy to approach that point.
Right. And talking about weaponization of water, you said sorry when you talked about Israel intoxicating Palestinian water and it's their way to kill en masse. But don't be sorry when we talk about genocide happening in Palestine, right? But thank you for bringing up that topic, Sahara. Now I'd like to ask you about the differences, because this is not your first time coming to this event and be part of the youth parliament for water, right? So what are the differences between this year's event and last year's event, and the focus as well as the agenda of these two same but separate years event?
Okay, I think the last event we held in the Dakar and Senegal is the youth not really active to involve, even there is side event for the youth. And now we just increase and more inclusivity. We have a space for disability youth that would be join to give their perspective and etc. And now all of the stakeholders, especially in Indonesia, really support all of our side agenda for being included in the several forum, in the regional and then in the political process and the high level decision makers. So it is the kind of different mechanism, different policies that I think in this World Forum we have improvement for the youth space. I think that's but in the point that every World Forum have different sub team, and Indonesia have 6 sub team.
Right.
Big team.
Sorry, before moving on to you guys, Indonesia itself has a very dire and severe water problem, right? In Bali, for example, not only in Bali, but I think all across Indonesia, that we Indonesians tend to throw our garbage into the river that will make the river and eventually the sea dirty, full of rubbish, full of plastic waste. Is it also touched upon, and how to tackle this from the youth's perspective?
Okay, so Actually, I'm representing as a valued partner forwarder for the Indonesian representative. So especially after this event, we will like be follow up with the three borders points we will be implement for tackling one of the issues that you mentioned before. So the first thing first, we will be like running programs with our networks like we have established during the event, like example UNICEF, Global Water Hub, International Water, and various ministry and other NGOs that supported to our program. Such as an example, we have like a monthly program that we clean up the beach, clean up the mangrove, planting the mangrove, and then like a give educational for children about how we can have like a good management in waste and etc. It is like especially for environmental issues, but yeah, we will like be collaborate more widely after this event. And the second one, we will continuing to monitor the agreements reached over the next 3 years until the 11th World Forum is held in Saudi Arabia in 2027. So, and the last one to tackle one of the issues, we would like be following up on specific approaches related to policy advocacy with the Indonesian government concerning water, environment, and the waste as well.
Well, Sahara, it looks like you still have a lot of work cut out for you, and there's still a couple of days left. No, is this finished? Yeah. A couple of days left.
Yes. Yeah.
So good luck, and I hope you get to absorb so much more new learnings and inspire, I know you feel inspired to start new, new programs that definitely will benefit the future of Indonesia. You are the next generation, so I know from now on, you must be planning, like, okay, from 10 years on, we're gonna be this way. So thank you so much, Sahara, for your time, and good luck and have fun in Bali.
Okay, thank you so much. So I just wanna mention my jargon, our jargon, I mean, valued permanent for water, no life. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No water, no life. That
That's
is
cool.
true. I mean, water
Very
should be,
true.
it's a human right.
Yeah, that was actually also said by President Joko Widodo
Yeah.
yesterday during the opening.
You're right.
speech,
That's right.
Yes, during the opening.
Water is a humanitarian right, and thus it is being discussed. And of course, we will continue to bring you updates from the 10th World Water Forum in Bali. But for now, let's take a short break. See the stories will continue after this. Don't go anywhere.